So welcome back to another episode, and yes, a new Ys game has been announced. We knew it was coming, we didn't know any details about it up to this point, and Falcom on their site, they've kind of updated it, they've given a name, they've shown some pictures, and we're going to go through all of this today and break down X Nordics. Yes, we're taking place in the North Sea, so that is really interesting. I like the name Nordics, pretty simplistic, but I kind of think it kind of explains a lot of the stuff that's going to be going on in this game. There seems to be a lot of like sea combat that's going to be going on. Adol can steer a ship by some of the pictures. Mass hysteria, craziness. We're going to look into it. Are you guys looking forward to the new X? This is coming out on PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. So I have my little computer up here, and I'm looking at the official Falcom website here. I'll put a link to it down below so you can check it out as well. I'm also using auto translate to translate some of the descriptions going on in here so we can understand what we're looking at. And I'm going to go down first of all and read what it's translating and what it's saying that it's about. Now, it says, so this is kind of broken English a lot, so you'll have to forgive me. The stage is the Northern Sea, Oberia Bay, where there are countless islands, large and small. So that's kind of cool. I mean, you're going to be exploring islands, kind of something like Wind Waker. Don't get too scared. I'm sure it's not quite like that. I personally liked Wind Waker, so that's something that I would enjoy. Who are the marine race Norman that the young adventurer Adol Christian meets in his lands, and the immortal dead Grieger who attacks people? These are some of the enemies or something like that that's going on. This is what I like though. This is what I do like. A speedy solo mode where you fight with player control and your partner's auto attack and support. Okay, so that's good. So I like it that you're a one-player mode. You can do that. And then it seems that you can bring another character in as well. And a combo mode where you operate a series of actions at the same time as a pair and fight against a strong enemy. New system cross-action to challenge the battle in two modes. So two modes it seems to be. So one player kind of mode where you just go along hacking and slashing, then you bring another character in and you can kind of do combo attacks against boss characters. That's what it seems so far. Furthermore, in this work, it is also possible to operate a sailing ship running in the ocean. I like the sounds of that. That sounds amazing. Explore vast sea areas with nautical charge as clues and sometimes challenge naval battles with enemy ships. So this is something that's very brand new to the Ys series. Always, Adol has been riding in ships, going to different lands. That's always been there, but he's never been able to operate it himself and to get into combat with other ships. That's something that's very brand new to this series, and I don't know what to expect yet. It's fascinating. It sounds a little bit bigger than what they do in a lot of Ys games. Usually you just go to an island or something like that and you just go around hacking and slashing that up. Now you're going to be exploring and going on ships and fighting other ships. That's a lot bigger for the Ys series. In addition, we have introduced a system called Mana Action, a special ability that greatly expands the degree of freedom in fields and dungeons. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that means. That could be anything. Some mana action, obviously some kind of magic, a special ability that greatly expands the degree of freedom in fields and dungeons. I'm wondering if it gives you different abilities to kind of traverse the land in different ways, kind of like X 9 did when you get the special abilities in that game. Anyways, it says X Nordics is a new adventure in the Oberia Bay, the Northern Sea, with the young adventurer Adol Christian as the main character. Please look forward to the development of the latest series by the development team of X 8 and X 9. I want to say one thing that gives me a lot of confidence. X 8 is an excellent game. X 9 is an excellent game. I prefer X 8 over 9, but that was because of the environment. I felt like you were trapped in a city for way too long in X 9, where X sounds like it's kind of expanding things. It's giving you islands to explore, the ocean to explore. That sounds fantastic to me. Now, let's have a look at some of the pictures. Okay, the first picture we're looking at is Adol walking into an underground cavern, kind of some ruins or something like that, and graphics look pretty okay. It looks not bad. And we have our gauge system here, and it seems to be, yeah, you got your regular attacks there, and you got some meters going on. Hard to tell exactly how they will be implemented, but it seems like regular E stuff, nothing too crazy there. Okay, we have Adol with a grappling hook here, swinging on some ruins there. Pretty normal stuff for E's to have a grappling hook nowadays to kind of traverse the land. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, and we have a female character here, and she seems to be on some rocket, skateboard, surfboard, flying above the land here. I guess this is her way of traversing the land in different ways. So this may be one of those things that they were talking about there. Kind of fascinating, a little bit surreal, but then again, you know, we have to wait and see how it's going to turn out. And there, we're looking at a profile picture of Adol just standing on the deck of a ship. Looks very much like Ys 8 and Ys 9, so nothing new to report there. It's funny, in past Ys games, Adol would really sometimes look different from game to game. Obviously, always the red hair, blue eyes, and the armor, but he'd always kind of have a different updated look where they're kind of happy the way Adol looks there, this way in 3D. I mean, I think they're probably using the same 3D models, just updating it a little bit. Okay, what we have here is Adol jumping in to attack some enemies. He's gonna got his sword out. The girl character's looking like she's defending or getting ready to do an attack as well. And two creatures are standing there. It looks pretty cool. I mean, this actually gets me excited. This gets me excited about combat and the potential of combat. It looks really nice. Okay, here is the big shot. Here is the big shot where it encompasses the word Nordics. Pretty much, where we have Adol steering a gigantic galleon ship, and we see islands off in the distance, and we see like a little bit of a map going on there, so you can kind of figure out where to go. I mean, very much like Wind Waker and like Sea of Thieves or something like that. I'm sure it'll be closer to get to each island. It won't be, take you 10 minutes or something like that like it did in Wind Waker. But I gotta say, this is kind of cool. This is very, very different for an Ys game. To control a giant ship like this is really, really fascinating stuff. And yeah, I got a lot of hope for this. Don't worry, I'm gonna import the game. I'll probably import the PS5 version. I always want to get the optimal version and play that and see what it has to, get some first thoughts, see what it has to offer. Okay, this would look like we're both attacking a boss character doing a combo attack. And yeah, it looks pretty impressive, looks pretty cool. Man, it's so amazing. It feels like 2 minutes ago we got Ys 9, we're already on to Ys 10. And we have some bird creature here, and we have both characters, Adol and the female character, attacking this bird creature. Looks very, very much like Ys 9 and Ys 8 in looking at the backgrounds and looking at the textures on the ground. So I don't think it's going to be breaking the mold here. I think maybe on the PS5 version, PS4 version, we'll get 60 FPS at times, hopefully so. And we'll keep the graphics down a bit and just get a high frame rate. But it'd be nice to have an option as well. Most games have an option to really pump up the graphics or pump up the frame rates. I gotta admit, I'm not absolutely blown away by the graphics. As I say, they seem to be doing the same thing as Ys 8 and Ys 9. And you know what? That's a good thing. Ys has never realistically been about breaking the mold with graphics. They're always a little bit behind in that regard, but I have high hopes for this, and we have to see it moving. These are just pictures that I'm looking at this point. So that's what we have in the way of pictures right now. I know I'm going to release this video, and all of a sudden there's going to be a movie, a trailer that comes out for this as I've gone through all of the pictures here. This may be just a teaser, but I think it's really, really interesting. Ys 10 Nordics. I have to say that quite a few times. PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. Where's the Xbox love? I gotta say, I gotta be there pulling for Xbox as well. What do you guys think of this installment in the Ys series, this upcoming installment for 2023? You know me, I'm getting a little excited. I really am. I love the Ys series. We're hitting the 10th game in the mainline series, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, I've been playing the Ys series for over 30 plus years now, and it's ridiculous, and that we're getting the 10th game, And yeah, Adol's gonna steer a ship, it would seem, in this, and take control of his own destiny rather than showing up on desert islands, just waking up going, where the heck am I? Which was a lot of different Ys games in the past, but I just want to come in and talk about the new announcement of an Ys 10. So anyways, guys, until next time.